So as our tiny wood cabin gets very, very close to being completed, we have seen so much change over the last few weeks. We furnished and decorated the place, taking it from an empty shell and turning it into a tiny, cozy home. And last week we transformed the exterior, staining all of the woodwork to give it a real finished look and bed it in with all the trees that surround the cabin. And the next addition I'm going to show you might not be the biggest transformation visually, but in terms of comfort for us in the cabin, especially in the summer, it's an absolute game changer. So it's currently 33 degrees outside, but inside it is a cool 20, what does that say? 3 degrees. Enjoying the aircon, Ted? It's cool in here, baby. Are you enjoying it?
Oh, very much so. It's just absolute bliss in here. So we have got 2 units. I know it's a bit excessive for the small space, but we've got this one here, which is the main living space, and it's also Ted and Pop's primary aircon, isn't it? Yes, okay. And then we've got 1 unit just for the bedroom. So right now Harrison is enjoying it as he's reading his book. And in the evening, obviously it's going to make the world of difference when we're trying to split off the 2 spaces just to make sure everyone is cool and comfortable. I feel sorry for you being stuck outside so much of the day because it is perfect in here.
It's nice when you come back in though.
Yeah, it is.
You really feel the benefit.
Oh, come on, can't you wait?
So there we go. You've seen the aircon. That's this week's video. We'll catch you next time.
Don't turn off.
So hopefully you guys can see this on the camera, but here to here and all the way from the corner to here, this area is considerably darker than the rest of the cabin. And that's because this is the area where I was first testing the spray gun that I had, and it just applied it fairly unevenly. I ended up going over areas when I shouldn't have because it wasn't spraying properly. Before putting a second coat on this side, I'm gonna sand back all of these affected areas, not back to the bare wood, just sand it enough so these darker areas are reduced, and then when we do the second coat, should even it all out. Oof, that needs changing. The smoke bomb. Okay, right, I think that'll do. I'll give it a little wipe down, get all this dust off, and then we stain. Are you two enjoying that little bit of shade? Just about hanging on to it. Oh, big boy, look at you. You're filthy. Oh, you're a good boy there. So today I'm working on the trim for the windows and the door at the front. Although when I did the tongue and groove, I did cut them quite neatly and it does look pretty sharp. It just doesn't look finished because you can see the ends of each of the planks on each side. So we want to do something to cover that up, plus protect the bottom of the opening to get water rolling away from the window. So what I'm going to do is cover all 4 sides with trim. We're going to have a sill at the bottom and at the top a hood, would you call it that? Basically the top and the bottom will be deeper pieces of wood, so when it hits the top it will roll off. Anything else that gets down here will roll off. Also guys, anybody got any suggestions for what we can do about this stark white conduit taking the aircon units to the compressor? It's obviously necessary, but stands out a little bit like a sore thumb. I'm thinking I want to paint it, not now, some magical point down the line where I actually have some spare time and I'll do it then. But I think if I just do it brown and it's a flat brown, it's going to look a bit like poo. So maybe we'll do a charcoal Or maybe we get creative with some different browns and some dark colors to try and make it look a bit more natural, although that's a recipe for looking tacky. Maybe we'll go dark. Let me know your suggestions. So my plan is to build the trim outside of the window, here laid flat, and then pop kind of the square into the opening, fit it to the sides. But because the sill and the top piece have to be a bit of an angle, it's not quite as simple as just building a flat level square. So I'm going to try and build one first, check that I've got it right and I've done my calculations correctly and it fits, and then I'll carry on and do all the others. It can't be that hard, can it? I think I just need to wrap my head around it and I'm sure we'll be fine. Go that way. Nine, 6, 8. Got it. Right. We grab the square. Swing. So we go across there to that point. There we go. She couldn't really see that very well, so that's our side piece. Top sloping that way, bottom sloping that way. Okay, make another one, get the tops on. I'm just using more of the tongue and groove cladding for the sill and the top piece. Again, got the little profile on it. I think that on the tilt, quite a nice little thing. It's just a ready-made detail. So I've got leftover ones, may as well use it. Ooh.
I've been wanting to rebuild my fitness and strength after being pregnant, but I've wanted to do it in a really gentle and sustainable way, partly because of where I am fitness-wise at the minute, but also because I don't have that much spare time around looking after Harrison. I've recently started using WalkFit, who are sponsoring this video, and it has been so easy to slot into my daily routine. So when you sign up, you do a quick quiz about your lifestyle, your fitness level and goals, and it'll create a personalised walking plan for you. When I took the quiz, my daily step target was around 4,500, which was a lot lower than I'd expected. And I think it's also a good reminder that you don't need to do 10,000 steps a day to see progress. Whether weight loss is your main goal or you simply want to be more active, it'll design the perfect plan for you. There are loads of workouts too, like walks for lymphatic drainage, dog walking, tai chi, and also to improve sleep quality. I've tried Japanese walking workouts, which I've really enjoyed, and I've been doing indoor workouts while Harrison's been napping, and you don't need much space or time, so they've been really handy. I really like checking the data on the workouts, so it'll tell you your steps, the time, calories, and also progress towards your daily goal, which I find very motivating. So if you want a gentle way to improve your fitness, click our link in the description and use our code LIFEWALK to get 71% off your personalised plan. Then take the quiz and find out how many steps you need to achieve your personal goals.
There we go. Oh, I'm happy with that. That looks smart. Just staining these on the ground. It's going to be so much easier doing this rather than masking off the window frames or getting it all over the window frames. This is just way easier. I can get round to every side without getting it all over something that I don't want it to be on. So yeah, I've got these two here, another two around the corner, set up in the shade. So I'm going to press on, get a couple of coats on these today, and then I'll get them fitted in the morning. So during this cabin build, probably the most asked question has been, are we going to have fly screens on the window or windows? And the answer is yes. The whole reason we've not put them in yet is because until we had the exterior window trim in, I didn't know what the size was going to be to cut these down, but now we do. So I'm going to have a look. Yeah, we've had these for a while, but I've not actually looked at them. So it's like a make it yourself, where you just have a frame, chop it down to size. Okay, one thing I don't know is how it fits.
What, to the wood?
To the window.
Oh, sorry, to the window.
It's got like clips, but I just don't know where they go.
Oh, I see what you mean. That's really strange.
I don't...
Surely not.
No, it doesn't seem right, does it? Also, I don't think that'll work on our window.
Maybe we don't have fly screens.
I think I'll make one.
Yeah.
And we'll figure it out. And maybe we'll just have to find our own way of doing it.
Yeah, okay.
Hello, Papa. I tell you what, I've quite missed having like a carpet.
Oh, 100%.
It's quite strange, like being from the UK, like loads of people's homes have carpet, predominantly upstairs, but some people have carpet downstairs.
Oh, throughout. Some people have it in a toilet.
Yeah, but it's becoming less common, isn't it? Lots of people now have carpet upstairs where it's cozy, and then like a wood or a laminate downstairs. Yeah. But here, I've never even seen a carpet shop. But it makes sense, because obviously when it's really hot. Oh my goodness. I used to love when I was a kid, just sitting on the carpet and doing stuff like this.
Oh God. Get him, Pop.
I've still got it.
You've got something.
Right, making a fly screen. Sausage fell out my pocket.
Oh, Harrison, what is your father like?
Okay, I need to cut this down then. I'm gonna go outside.
Okay. Whoa!
Okay, so we have dry trim. There's the trim for the door, the various different windows over there. One thing which I really didn't anticipate, which way am I? The other way around. So here we go. Sill and the top. I hadn't really thought about seeing the underside of this, but you get this nice little detail as well, and it just makes it look a bit more traditional sort of window trim on the top. I like it. I'm in a bit of a race against the clock to get these in. Well, a race against the nap. Harrison's morning nap is not too far away, and anybody out there who's had kids, you'll know that you want to try and stick to that sleep schedule as much as you possibly can, because it just messes up the rest of the day. So I'll see how many I can get in. Hopefully all of them. I have, in theory, got enough time if we don't hit any bumps in the road. But knowing how things normally go, there'll be a few bumps. Come on, get in. Beautiful. Okay, I'll get the other one in first and then we'll screw them in. All right. Nice. God, they really finish it nicely. What? Just realised I better make sure they're actually plump. Sill is good. Perfect. 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 I don't think I've ever said perfect so many times in a sequence, but they're all perfect. Am I somehow getting better at this DIY malark? I hope so. Made enough mistakes to learn from. Okay, that middle one needs pulling. That one was easy. There we go. Good. Good.
Can you keep the noise down? Some of us are trying to sleep.
Is he actually trying to sleep?
Yeah, but the problem is that he's getting excited by all the banging.
Right,
It's a
okay.
game.
I've only got the door left to do.
Look at these, swoo. We've probably got 10, 15 minutes before the game turns to being upset.
Okay,
Challenge accepted.
let's go. I think doing the trims both inside and out has potentially been my favourite part of this project, which I never would have anticipated because it just seems such a tiny part of it, but it just takes it from looking like a project to completed. And yeah, very happy with how all of it's turned out. I think this double aspect here is my favourite angle of it. Ooh la la. I like these. This is the first time I've taken these out of the box. These are the lights that we've got to go on the outside of the building. So we've got 3 of them. You can see where I've pulled the wires out there. One up there by the door, so we can see where we're going and get keys in and all the rest. Another 2 over on here, because once all this is cleared up, this is going to be a little seating area with a table. Maybe we'll get the patio furniture here as well. Oh, but before I can do the fun stuff of getting the actual lights connected, I need to squeeze underneath here. As you can see, the various lights have all just been terminating down here because the plan is to put a junction box in there, have them all go in there, and then if we ever want to add any more in the future, it's just an easier place to access and just run another wire from, rather than having to mess around with the existing lights. So I need to cut all this back, get this fitted, connect them all. God, this is such a squeeze down here. It's surprisingly cool, so probably about one of the best places to be working right now. Right, how can I sit? This is ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna have such a crick in my neck at the end of this. Right, let's put this there. That one can go in that side, and them 2 can come out there. Okay. Gotta be very careful doing this to make sure I don't get the wires right there on the other side. There's been a couple of times throughout this build that I've come up to do some wiring and it's been just short the amount I've fed through. So you can see by all this excess, I've attempted to not have that problem this time, but I think this might have gone a bit overboard. There we go, done. Right, get me out of here. How does this come off? There we go. Okay, so this one's got the most wires to pop through and connect because the switch is obviously behind here. So we've got the wires coming from the switch and then the wires that are then going out to that junction box down there. So we shall pop a hole in this grommet. Obviously want it to be the rubber to go as tight as possible around these because it's going to be outside and getting wet. Come on in. 5 down, 1 to go. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Push it in, push it up. Give them all a quick tug. We're good. Well, I like that. Like a little light pill. I think I might put some silicone or some mastic or something behind this just to fill these gaps behind the light, but I'll do it another day. At the end of the summer, I'm gonna have to silicone all between the window and the trim just to make sure we don't get any leaks around the window, but that is a job to be put off for another day because it's gonna be quite a while till we have any rain to worry about. We have just finished eating our dinner, so heading back over to the cabin. And as you can see, the sun has just set, so I thought this would be the perfect time to have a little reveal of the lights. So let's see how they look. Right, here we go. Whoa! I'm definitely going to be able to find my keys with that on. This is going to make a big difference when I take the dogs out at the end of the night, because at the moment I'm just coming out. It is pitch black here, as you can imagine, in the countryside. So I'm just with a phone torch or leave the bedroom blind open so I can have a bit of light shine through there, but it's not ideal when Harrison's sleeping. The dogs are going to be blinded.